Hi there, Aries. Welcome to your January New Year 2025 Crystal Ball Scrying and Tarot card reading. So, wow, Aries, thank you so much, first of all, to my subscribers. Over 200 subscribers. I'm overjoyed. So, thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel. Liking my videos really helps my channel grow, and leaving your comments is always such a fabulous way of, giving back. And it really encourages me to keep the readings coming. In the crystal ball, you've got study. So I feel like you've been a little bit distracted. It could be over the Christmas and New Year period where you've sort of paused doing what you would regularly do. Perhaps that's with your work because maybe you had this little break and it's hard to get back into it. And it feels like anything that you've found along the way can be a distraction. So it's like you're pulled into little other projects like, oh no, I really must get this done, but they're almost little hobby things. And I feel like there's something bigger that you need to be going into this mindful space and getting it done. I feel like it could be sort of study or taxes or tasks that are like that include paperwork or computer or books, that type of energy. So, I wouldn't be surprised if we're getting sort of these Libran energy or, types of cards that are kind of remind me of this studying energy, because it's coming through and you'll be richly rewarded for this. So you're being encouraged to go into times of solace and quiet so that you can study to upskill for your growth, for your soul's growth. That's what I'm getting it as. Now, lighting a blue candle and having that in your room for study can be very good. Having a clear space. Goodness knows I've got clutter everywhere, but clearing the space just around your desk. Don't go into a whole project that's going to take even more time and more distractions. But, clear your desk off. Maybe have a nice candle, something burning like that nearby that makes you sort of help to focus. You might be staring at the flame at different times to come up with your ideas if you've got any writer's block. And I think you'll have great success with it, Aries. So that's what I'm getting from the crystal ball. Let's see what comes up in your tarot for this month. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here, Major Arcana. So yeah, maybe this is because you're studying something to upskill, because I'm looking at them coming up on the, the wheel here being cranked around. This is the Morgan Greer wonderful tarot deck. And it feels as though this is being cranked now. The old energy's falling off and the new is coming to the top, the King and Queen right up the top here. So again, feeling like maybe there's another chapter coming. Perhaps you're moving, because I've got that kind of energy. Ace of Swords, gosh, big energy coming in here. Communication, again, this is my study. Swords are air signs, are always what sort of comes up for me for study. So you've got really Aquarian energy here. So it could be for the start of the Aquarius season where this starts to happen, where your communication sharpens and your mind broadens your horizons. You're able to articulate yourself well. You could be Libran energy, could be Gemini's here to help, but really like a gift of God coming to help you with the written word. So if you need to get anything done, any of that paperwork, really get prepared for it and get stuck into it, particularly in the Aquarius season. I feel like that's going to do you well. You've got the Eight of Cups here, water sign energy, walking away from something. So going, leaving, turning your back on something that wasn't serving you. Again, this feels like this Wheel of Fortune. So maybe having to face some truths here. The Knight of Pentacles energy as well underneath the deck. So earth sign energy could be to do with a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Or this could be you yourself feeling like, you are now the Knight of Pentacles with your money and being more cautious about maybe someone was taking advantage of your goodwill or your money and services, and perhaps that cycle is ending now. You're aware now of people's behavior. What else am I getting from that? Just gazing into it. I don't know why, but the significance of the red cloak here. And it's funny because I got a song before I started doing your reading, and it was Hickory Dickory Dock. The clock struck one, the mouse ran down. I feel as though there might have been something sneaky. I feel as though the mice can sometimes be nibbling away at things and you don't really realise. So it could be somebody who was just sneaking off with a little bit here and there, and you've caught them out. Maybe listen to the Hickory Dickory Dock. That could be something. I think it's a children's kind of nursery rhyme. There might be some significance there. Maybe you listened to it as a kid. It could be that, something about the gremlins have really come for me with for reading their Aries. But the card I got from the Doreen Virtue deck is Love Yourself First. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I think you really need this one because maybe you've been putting too much attention, effort and energy into other people. It could be because it's around that Christmas and New Year time. That can be when we can start focusing on others too much, and sometimes we can give our own power away. I'm getting that perhaps you, by being like that, you're becoming undervalued by others because you're becoming too much of a sort of, it's like a people pleaser in a way that I'm seeing, too generous, too kind, and then people don't value you at as high a level as what you're worth. They start to take advantage, or they start to, they just start to feel like, oh, well, I've got you, what else can I sort of have? It's that kind of feeling that is not the case with the. Here we go. Here's your little Naked Truth card coming. This is a message for someone that they need to hear. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. So that could be relevant for somebody who is listening in. It could be relevant to you as well. But love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It's really important for you to hear that, Aries. Looking here, I've got red and white roses coming up as well that could be of significance. So, surrounding yourself with that, or that might have a meaning to you. Maybe the name Rose is significant as well. I was getting sort of a reddish tones in hair, but a blonde that might have had some red streaks, or sometime had their hair with a bit of reddish colour coming through it. And a beard. I'm seeing a bearded person too. Numbers for you, lucky numbers as well. Let's have a look at that. We've got 10s, 1s, 8. You got lots of 10s, so 20. I'm looking in the smoke now. 11, 63, 33, 23, 27. There you go. Look, I hope that this all works together when I mash it all together, but it's study, Aries. Thanks so much for subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, and don't forget to pop your comments down. Let me know how this resonates. I feel like you could be going out on a date here too. I've just got that message, taking someone out for drinks. That's another thing, and maybe someone else is going to drop off that someone else has been in contact with. That could be to do with your self-esteem there, Aries. You'll become the more favoured person. Just got that as my final message. Cupid might be striking